Hi, this is Robert Bingham, the Summoner, known as the Summoner. I decided to do a video called My Friend the Tree. So we're going to start off by showing you the area where the tree is located, around it, maybe a mile in each direction, so you can get an idea of where this tree is located. That I'm referring to because the start of the story is that the tree and the association of the tree and myself began in about 1958, 1959, and you'll learn more as we go on in this video. Right here across the street is Los Conchinitos, a little restaurant which is closed because of the virus, and this street right here is Valley Boulevard. So we're on the east side border of Lincoln Heights, the southeast side, and this park up here is Lincoln Park. We're going down Valley Boulevard, and over here to the right is the General Hospital, if you can get that up there. And this is Valley again, and this is Lincoln Park on the left side. I do a lot of videos, not a lot, but a number of videos on Lincoln Park right here. There's our friend the LAPD. And all these cars are parked over here getting to the east side of the park for their COVID vaccination. So can you film up here the Soto Street up there, the bridge that's going over Valley Boulevard? It's Soto Street. And I'm going to show you where I lived in the 50s. This hill right here remains the same. Some things still remain the same going back to the 50s. But I lived over here in front of this building right here. It was there back in the 50s. So it's called Medford Street, the street in front of the building. And we're gonna go there now. All this was undeveloped. All of this right side of this area of Valley Boulevard was undeveloped in the 50s. So if you should scan Valley Boulevard, it was right there, and right over here to the right is where I was as a child. I was living there with my parents, and it's again, the street is named Medford, and this area is called Hazard. Like I said, this empty street was like that, and this building was like that. What's this truck gonna do? And all these houses were here back in the 50s, the same homes. And the home I grew up in is this red fence, this house. But back then it was a wooden structure. And it's been remodeled somewhat, but that's the home. It's changed a lot over the years. So back in the 50s, this was our neighborhood little grocery store right here. To the right, film that. And you could see that it was a store. But it's so old now. It's not a store anymore. Again, this street is called Medford Street in this neighborhood of Hazard. And these buildings were all here. These are old factories and old buildings that were here back in the day. See how this? See the way it is right here? That's the way it was on that side, undeveloped. None of those structures were there back in the 50s on that side of Valley Boulevard. None of them. It was like this, the way it is right here. All of that was like this. My dad used to used to drive a 52 Chevy, and me and my brothers and sisters, we would be, we like to ride with him wherever he was going, and so he would drive up and down the street and there was nothing there. All this was empty. All that was like this right here. And the only thing that was here was this like produce stand, which was about 50 by 30, and it was right here where this Potter's house is. It was right there. That was the only business there out of all going down Valley back in 58. And my dad used to poo in here. It was all dirt, and he would go to the produce stand, which was an Italian produce stand, and buy his produce for my mom. And so when we came up through here, my dad would park here in a dirt lot. There was nothing here, and my sister and I would look up this hill right here. See this hill? And it was more slanted coming all the way back. And we, as kids, would walk up to this tree right here, this eucalyptus tree, and it looked exactly like that in 1958, and it hasn't been affected at all. That's exactly the way it looked back in 1958. And so, come on. I like to emphasize how that tree's been a part of my life for, as you know, going back to the 50s, and it still looks magnificent and beautiful without being, without no water sprinkler system here. It looks just as if it looked back in 1958. I can't get over it, but I get this energy because there's like a connection with me and the tree. That's why I call it my friend the tree. And if it looks this good, it's going to be here a lot longer than I am. So, but it's beautiful, and I want people to be more aware of what surrounds them, their trees and things that are alive, because the tree's alive. I believe that the tree knows me, believe it or not, and we have to be aware of our environment and take care of it. I'm really so happy that the owners of this property and everything did not knock that tree down when they put the building over here, King Torta, and this building here. They didn't knock the tree down, and it looks beautiful. It looks, that's like going back in time. I'm here with Stella. Say hi, Stella.
Hello.
And so be aware again. And so I'm going to go over there and say hello to my friend the tree and just hug it because I feel like doing it. And remember, when I was a kid at 4 or 5 years old, this was like a big hill. And there's still some flowers. Hello, tree. It's still the same as way back then. And you look so good, so healthy. Really healthy. I guess some people come up here and drink underneath this tree because it's a nice spot. So I'm glad to share this video with you, my friend, the tree, and I. And now you're associated with the tree too. I don't believe this tree's ever been trimmed too much. Yeah, it has been, but not very much. So on the comment section, if you want to give a name to the tree, it's all right. It's here in the street of Lock Street, which is on that side, and Sereno, which is that side. But remember, when I first came here, it was all undeveloped. And this tree was here probably 70, 80 years in the 50s already. Maybe 100, who knows? But I'm so happy to share this. I felt in my heart that I had to share this with you, the viewers and the public. So thank you so much. And remember, take care of your trees. They're very important for us. They put out oxygen. Salam.